Hi there, hope you're having a pleasant day wherever you may be. I may be out in the middle of the desert, but I'm looking for a fisherman. And I think I found it. I'm at the Bouse Fisherman near Quartzsite, Arizona. The Bouse Fisherman is located in the Arizona desert about 10 or 12 miles just north of Quartzsite. So what exactly is the Bouse Fisherman? Well, it is an intaglio, which is a type of geoglyph, a geoglyph being a picture drawn into the earth, an intaglio being a specific type. In this case, what they do is they scrape away the darker top layer of soil, exposing a lighter one underneath, and they make that into various shapes and sizes. This particular geoglyph seems to depict a person holding a spear. The sun is up in the corner, along with what might be a bird. There's some wavy lines, which are probably water, and a couple of fish. What they believe is this is an origin story of the god Kumastamo, and he would take his spear and drag that into the earth, and that's what created the nearby Colorado River. And it kind of looks like when it came to the spear, they didn't just do the scrape away method. It looks like they actually laid down a layer of different colored rocks to represent that. It is believed that the people that made these were the Quechan people, which is not to be confused with the Quechuan people down in South America in like the Peru Andes area. As far as how old these are, researchers aren't totally sure. They could be potentially a couple of thousand years old. However, I found one source that says the fisherman with the spear and the sun and all that, that's probably a couple thousand years old. However, the fish might be as young as about 500 years old. They think those were added at a later date. And pretty much like any geoglyph, if you have the opportunity, these are best viewed from above. At ground level, you can see them and appreciate their size, but you don't get a real sense of what they're trying to depict. So if it's legally permitted and you have access to one, a drone or something is kind of nice to take a look at these. One thing that's pretty cool about these intaglios and geoglyphs that are found here in the Colorado River region of the Southwest United States, like the Blythe intaglios, which are not too far away, and I made a video of in case you'd like to check those out. What's really neat about them is that this is the only region in North America where these are found. Yes, there's other places in the world, but as far as North America, this is it, folks. There's a few hundreds that are scattered around this region, and I've had the privilege of visiting a couple of them, and it's always really cool when you do. As far as visiting here, it's actually pretty simple. Like I said, it's about 12, 13 miles outside of Quartzsite, paved road the entire time. Once you get to the parking area, it's not marked, so it just looks like just a flat spot on the side of the road. It's about a quarter-mile walk to get to like a fence line, and then there's an opening in the fence. You can walk up about maybe another quarter mile, if that, to check out the intaglio. As you're walking, enjoy the scenery, the chollas and the occasional saguaro. It kind of feels like you're in the middle of the desert, but you're, like I said, quarter mile from your car. So even on a hot day, this should be pretty doable. Once you do get here, there's a little kiosk that explains a little bit, but I already told you pretty much everything that's on it. And there's the intaglio. And then not too far, there's a little rock ring, which sometimes that's evidence of ancient peoples as well. It's hard to tell if it's modern or not, but it's there, so take a look, just right there. Well, that does it for this one. Thanks for joining me on this trip to the Bouse Fisherman. I hope you found it interesting, hope you found it entertaining, and maybe it'll encourage you to come check it out yourself. Like I said, it's not that hard to get to. With that said, I guess I'll see you on the next one.